Hello everyone, we are back with another gameplay video out of the strategy game Cossacks 2 Battle for Europe. Today I want to take you through my match against the best player in Cossacks 2 who is out there, Inquisitor. He plays for Austria in that game, I think, and I play for the nation Poland. And yeah, if you're new to this game, Cossacks 2 plays in the Napoleonic Wars and offers you a very good mixture between manage your economy, building a city and waging war on the other hand. And yeah, today you can see every mouse click of mine and can see how I play this game, and I want to share some tactics and strategies with you that I applied in that match. So here you can see me building the market with 4 peasants. The market is, you can build the market very quickly with Poland and can exchange some goods, but actually there I forgot to quickly exchange coal for wood in order to upgrade my food village right from the beginning, but I will do this later, I hope. And now you can see me building the barracks at the crossroad on the left side of the screen. And that location for the barracks is very good because you have a short way for both flanks, to the left and to the right, so to say. And the next building is are the stables. And on the right side of the screen you can see I have built a storehouse right next to a food village, which is still neutral, but I intend to capture it with my first unit, of course. And then you have quick access to more food right from the beginning, so I just built a storehouse there so that the pack horse has a short way. And now I'm training mounted Uhlans in the stables. They are very cheap and cost food and wood, but they aren't the best fighters, I guess, at least at the beginning, because they can quickly gain experience, but they have the disadvantage that they don't have firearms and completely rely on melee combat, so they just have lances. And now I'm building the academy, or I have built the academy, and the next building is a dwelling in order to raise up my population limit. And the academy is important to have the possibility to train officers and drummers at your barracks, and that's very good because both can increase the morale of your troops, and morale has a huge impact and is a huge factor in Cossacks 2. And by the way, that's the reason why I like this game so much, because it offers you great strategic and tactical possibilities, like that you can win a fight against someone who has more troops, but you have the more experienced and tougher soldiers, so to say. And what I'm doing now, just clicking around, I don't know. And now I'm activating transparency mode. It's very useful because yeah, you can through the buildings. And now I'm building the blacksmith. It's necessary in order to be able to train grenadiers. And here I could see, just took a glimpse of the Austrian Fusiliers of Inquisitor, which moved to the bottom of the map in order to capture that neutral gold village, I think. And now I'm training some sappers in order to build a blockhouse in the future. And the next Fusilier unit is up for me, and I sent it to the iron village on the top of the hill, which you can see on the left side of the screen. And that is my first Fusilier unit. I just take them in order to capture some neutral villages very quickly, and there I send them into fight with the blue man, with the civil police, which is guarding the neutral villages. and if you kill them you capture the village. So Poland is very good for rushing, so I just try to gain as much resources as possible and as quickly as possible. So now the first cavalry unit is up for me. The sappers are also ready and should build a blockhouse. And I sent the other Fusilier unit, you could see it 1 second ago, also to the bottom of the map, because there I want to take up the fight against Inquisitor, who has already occupied the peninsula on the bottom of the map, I think. And now I can see his troops.
The enemy's close.
And now it's a little bit sad because my mounted Uhlans can't be activated right now. I had the good aspect is that I had the cavalry unit very early, but now they are just standing around. But they are going to be activated right now because I intend to come from behind, so to say, and attack him in the rear. But now I can see another Fusilier unit of him is arriving at the battlefield. He shot with 1 squad of Fusiliers there, and my Fusilier unit got a little bit frightened, and the morale of my troop was decreasing. And now I'm building a dwelling with the peasants, and the sappers are killing a chasseur of Austria. And now I tried to build that blockhouse on the top of the hill, but it doesn't work, and the reason for that is because there's a soldier of Inquisitor hiding behind the tree, I guess, so I have to kill him first. And now many troops of mine are arriving at the bottom of the map, so I can resume fighting. So I attack him in the back, so to say, and he has to react to it and shoots with his Fusiliers. But now I'm attacking with my Fusilier unit and nearly managed to frighten his unit, but the cavalry, the mounted Uhlans, should do the rest of the job. And now finally I can build the blockhouse. The next mounted Uhlan squad is up for me. You could see it in the left top corner, and I send it right down to the battlefield, to the island where the major fight is taking place in the moment. Or at the moment. And now a mounted Uhlans squad of him is arriving. I just traded there a little bit in the market to build the palace, which is very good. It provides you with extra gold income, and you can train grenadiers after that. Grenadiers are the best infantry unit and cost gold. And here you can see some sappers of him. He wants to build a blockhouse right there, I think, but I tried to kill them with my mounted Uhlans. But now there's more danger to come because his Fusilier unit is moving against me, but I'm shooting with my Fusilier unit in order to react to that. And on the left side of the screen you can see a Landwehr unit of him arriving at or on the island. They shot, and I sent my mounted Uhlans in pursuit of them, because now it's no problem to kill them because they shot already. And it's a little bit of a chaos, but I just try to be aggressive, don't let him settle, and try to destroy every unit of him as quickly as possible because I have the numerical advantage. And here on the top of the map I try to be defensive, build a tower so that he can't break through there. And in the corner, you can see in the right corner, you can see a squad of mounted Uhlans of him defending the sappers who are building a blockhouse for him. And I can't just watch that and have to react to that because the blockhouse there would be a little bit annoying. And also I have 2 mounted Ulan squads, so I am able to kill the 1 squad of him.
Without question. Your order will be
Now I'm moving my peasants next to the food village in order to build the 2nd town center, I guess. But I'm not able to do that yet because it's too expensive now. I don't have enough resources. And there you could see me shooting against this Fusilier unit. And on the left side of the screen, a Grenadier unit of him is appearing and trying to attack my Fusilier unit. And I luckily managed to capture the coal village at the left. And now I'm sending back my Ulans in order to chase the Grenadiers, who shouldn't escape. So you can see a lot of Fusilier units of mine which are pretty much decimated, but at least I have 3 of them, and now I'm sending the Ulans into the fight. I have 2 squads which were refreshed by me, and I'm training Grenadiers in the barracks, and we're training officers and drummers. And that was a big fight. I think I could win that by the sheer numerical advantage of my troops. And now he's moving in his last Fusilier unit, which is still on that island, but he gets trapped a little bit because a Grenadier unit of mine is arriving just in time. And they're shooting, exchanging volley fire, both units shot. And now my mounted Ulans are ready for action once again and will slaughter the remaining Fusilier soldiers, I think.
The enemy has 1 squad left.
Here I'm building the next blockhouse on the top of the map to really protect my city and
Our squad is
not letting him through on that side of the map, just preventing every risk. And the next Grenadier unit of him is arriving. I think he's trying to form a line there in order to gain the stand ground bonus, which gives you a much more higher shot damage as soon as you reached it. So I can't let that happen. I'm trying to be aggressive again and just attacking him with my units, with the 2 decimated Fusilier units. But it should be enough because he, I guessed at that point, shouldn't have much more troops left. Just shot there with my Fusilier unit, and now it's time for the mounted Ulans to enter the fight. So I have a pretty huge advantage now because I have more villages and won the first fights. And there you could see me trying to get to the blockhouse with my Grenadiers, but it didn't work out that good, so I had to retreat with them again, otherwise they would have been frightened, I guess. And on the left side of the map you could see I'm sending a Fusilier unit to the Iron Village, which you can see on the mini-map on the left bottom of the map. So I just tried to steal his villages, so to say, in order to harm his economy further and further. So that's what I was talking about, you could see it there. And now the Grenadier unit is moving against the Austrian Grenadier unit. The Polish Grenadiers were shooting, no reaction from the Austrian Grenadiers. Okay, sending the next Grenadier unit to the top of the map. The Austrian Grenadiers shot, and now it's time to shine for the mounted Ulans. They were experienced now, so it's really important to refresh the units and to refill the units.
be obeyed. Without
because the experienced soldiers should stay on the battlefield.
way. As you say.
Now I'm capturing the Iron Village,
Without question.
just killing the Civil Police, and now I'm building the heavy stables. Pretty late maybe, but it's okay because yeah,
Advancing against the enemy village.
till now it went
The village is under our control.
everything very good. So otherwise I would say it's better to have the heavy cavalry stables a little bit earlier. And now I'm trying to capture his food village, and I'm sending some Uhlans in order to refresh my mounted Uhlan squads, but there I saw he built a blockhouse, and I had to kill the sappers first. And now I'm attacking his blockhouse with my next grenadier unit, and they are throwing grenades onto the building and should destroy it, hopefully. But it's sometimes a little buggy, at least for me. Okay, the mounted Uhlans killed the sappers, and my grenadier unit got frightened by the shots of the blockhouse. I don't know why that happened. Maybe I didn't throw 12 grenades onto the blockhouse, which is necessary to destroy it. But no problem, the next grenadier unit is right there and now finally should destroy the blockhouse. So as it seems, there's a big fight developing for the food village you just saw, and you see it now again. And on the top of the map I'm sending also units, as you could see. I destroyed the blockhouse there, so just open another front for the enemy in order to make it harder for him to defend. And there you could see me refilling my Uhlan squads, and now I'm thinking what should be the next step. So he has gained pretty many troops, gathered many troops in the food village. So I'm thinking about retreating my Fusilier units down to the coal village. Here I'm capturing the gold village with the grenadier unit. The grenadier unit is shooting in the food village, but it's going to be a lost fight for me, because there was so many cavalry units for Inquisitor and he could easily kill my grenadier unit. But on the left top of the corner you can see I was able to capture the Iron Village with the Fusiliers, and now he's furiously attacking me with his cavalry, but I can send my cavalry in and should win the fight. Trading at the market for a little bit more food, sending the next grenadier unit into his city, building a blockhouse on the island just for defense. And yeah, I've entered his heartland. He can't do anything about it, I think. And I've won the game, luckily. So it was a pretty aggressive style of playing of mine. I had Poland, so it's a good option to do that. I hope you enjoyed the game. Feel free to answer something if anything was unclear for you. And yeah, please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.